As we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I'd never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because of one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. You understand?
That's the realest shit a president's ever said.
Honestly, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two countries that have been fighting for so long and so hard they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, I wonder if this is going to be everybody's calling for unification of the two political parties. I wonder if him saying that is going to bring everybody together. There's going to be
I don't think so.
No?
No.
I don't think it's
No.
But it's like the
I don't
GDs and the
think so.
BDs.
Yeah.
Who even knows why they're fighting?
Yeah.
I don't think that would bring. I don't think there's anything he could do to bring people.
No, oh no.
I think he
to
could do
unify
maybe
both parties.
like one of those charity bakeries, you know, a bunch of baked goods in like a parking lot, and you know, just get all the people together, and you know, I think we can really stop this thing.
That's a good idea, Trey.
Yeah, you think that'll stop the fighting?
I think so.
I think you get some good baked goods, you know, neatly wrapped up.
Yep.
Some brown paper bags.
How much are you charging, Trey?
Um,
Because that right there might be a problem in itself.
well, you have to take into account ingredients.
75 cents for a brownie,
Oh,
and then it's just all right in your face.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, no, that's
I don't think that's a good idea. I think
You know what? Until you said that, I thought it was a foolproof, solid plan.
Yeah.
Honestly, so I mean that's why we talk to each other.
yeah.
yeah. I think that's what needs to happen.
Yeah.
There needs to be a summit,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and they're gonna go. Trey Charles has a
Mhm.
great idea to bring you guys together, but we want to get together on this one thing,
Mhm.
just to see how this goes. How much do you charge for a brownie?
I think they should go party for party. Who could get the most hurt?
Oh,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
dude, I don't know. I don't know.
You think
I don't know
just
how
like-
Iran turns up or Iran. I don't know how they're turning up over there
mm-hmm.
though. But how Israel's got a 3-story house. Iran's got a 3-story house. Let's
Yep.
see who could fucking turn up more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Invite all your homies.
like imagine
Yeah.
there's two house parties, both they happen one night apart from each other, and Benjamin Netanyahu and the Ayatollah of Iran have to do Edward 40 hands.
Oh, it's a race. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Like, dude, if let's say the Ayatollah gets it one night,
Mhm.
Benjamin Netanyahu gets it the other night, then they go a full 7-game series.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They go best of 4. Who can drink them
Yeah.
the fastest?
I like that idea.
Dude, Netanyahu, dude, they're doing beer pong. they're calling elbows. Yo, fucking Netanyahu. What are you gonna get fucking celebrity dunk from fucking Donald Trump? Are you serious right now?
He's not very happy with them. I think he's standing on the sidelines.
Yeah. He's gonna go, I got next.
Yep.
Yep.
I
I
feel
would-
like he would have been. He's the guy at the party who, like, it's a blowout fight between two groups of guys, and he has no real dog in the race, but he picks a guy and defends him. Shirt all torn up, he's all bloody, and the fight stops for a little bit. He's like, "Guys, we gotta chill."
Mhm.
And then the guy that he picked the side starts the fight again. He's like, "God damn it!
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm driving drunk home."
You know what? I told myself I was gonna wait till my other pals finished,
Mhm.
but I think I'm gonna take the hit. I'm not taking the Uber.
Yeah.
Not getting in the Uber with these fucking guys.
Straight
I'm not
up.
getting in the
Bloody and
Uber with you,
sweaty, shirt torn.
Netanyahu.
He's just like,
You're gonna bring my
That
fucking
was
score
for
down. I
nothing.
might as well just fucking risk it.
Yeah.
That's true.
I really don't care how it pans out over there, to be
Yeah,
honest.
as long as we're good. You know what I mean?
It,
What do you mean?
Like as long as there's not a missile fired at me.
I don't think there will be.
I don't think there would be
we're
either.
like I don't think we're on the priority list
mhm.
No.
of places.
Well, it's like I don't want innocent people to die, but if I never saw any of the footage of it or even heard anything about it, I would have no choice but to have no opinion and not even know a thing about it, but make the same decisions that I make every single day
Hmm.
that I already do: dishes, laundry.
Yeah, that was
get
one thing
gas,
I saw.
work.
Somebody, they were like a long Facebook post, of course, that was like, it's a privilege to not care about what's going on over there. And it's like, you're telling me it's a privilege that I'm sitting at the food shelf and I cannot eat food? That I'm just like, I have to maintain
Yep.
the wreck that is my life.
Yep.
That's a privilege? How? I don't have the time to learn and educate myself about what's going on over there because I'm struggling financially every day of my goddamn life. I don't think that's a privilege.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't care. I don't have.
Do you think we should
I think
call the Ayatollah right
we
now and
should.
tell him that we should
Yeah.
go. Aiden McCluskey has been standing in line at the food shelf, and you guys keep caterwauling over there.
I don't think it's even them, to be honest. I mean, wasn't Israel the first one to pop off at him?
Oh yes, 100%.
So that why? Yeah, he's like the. I don't know. They're like the whiny friend that
Yeah.
they're like, we want America. They wouldn't even. I don't think that if we offered the opportunity for like a proxy war in the same way that we did with Ukraine and Russia, Israel's like, but you gotta tell people you're my friend.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. IDF.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like we can't just pretend like we don't know what's going on
Right.
over there. It's like, no, you gotta be on my side and tell everybody about it. Why? Just
Yeah.
fucking keep us out of it.
Right.
God damn.
But yeah, it's I don't know, dude.
IDF, more like IDGAF, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, straight up. Well, what about this? We got the Ayatollah and Benjamin Netanyahu both on an episode of Kill Tony.
That would probably fix things.
Yo, they get
Yeah.
They get 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no,
I got David
You're
Lucas
talking
saying
them on the
nothing.
panel.
I'm saying they're on the panel.
Mm-hmm.
and,
Yeah.
and you know what? At one point, I bet you this would happen. Ayatollah starts riffing over there. Next thing you know, Benjamin
BB
Yahoo
starts cracking.
riffing over there.
Mm.
And then you know what? They come back from the break. They're sitting next to each other having fun.
Yeah.
I bet you there's no more missiles.
Probably not.
They
No,
get to hang out with Tony and the boys.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
ripping it up in Austin.
Yeah.
Like-
I think that in itself is enough.
Right. Benjamin Netanyahu, the Ayatollah of Iran, watching Casey Rocket.
They do, yeah. They do like a protect our parks with Joe Rogan.
Exactly.
They smoke cigars, drink Bud Lights, hang out,
Mhm.
spill nonsense out of their mouth with Joe Rogan.
Mhm.
Talk about archery.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah, that would be.
Seeing those guys chop it up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Tony, I think you do look gay.
Mm-hmm.
They always say that.
Well, he is, right?
Yeah.
Is he not?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think openly.
Should be. I think you'd have more to pack.
What do you
though,
mean?
Than people being like, you look gay. And if he was gay, it'd just be like, yeah, I am.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would ruin the show if he came out because
Yeah,
then people would stop calling him gay.
yeah.
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 Mhm.
Yeah,
Kind of
fuck,
hinges
dude.
on that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Calling Tony gay.
Yep.
Could
That's
you
what-
imagine? BB
BB calling him.
calling
gay.
him gay? That'd be cool.
So gay. Yeah, I'll force myself on you.
Well,
I'd love to.
Yeah,
Have you
that's-
guys ever watched a full episode
of what?
Kill Tony?
No, I've really
Just
not
that
watched
Trump
it.
Biden one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I watch I've watched the one that Kelly was on,
Yep.
but not even the whole thing.
Just
I
the
just
Kelly
like
thing.
watched Kelly.
Yeah, I've done.
I've
the
done that
same.
with like people that we kind of know.
Yeah.
I
I've
don't know how
watched, like,
people
their-
like whenever I'll meet like a friend of a friend and they're like, "Oh, you do stand up? I love Kill Tony." Does
Yeah.
your brain like even work?
Right. Yeah. That's
Cool.
that's the thing with my coworkers is they're like, I love comedy, and then I'm like, okay, who do you like? And they're like, oh, like they'll just say like some fucking dog
Matt
shit.
Rife.
Like they'll be like, yeah, Matt Rife, Sebastian Maniscalco.
Hey,
sorry.
That's a good man.
You know what? You're right. Aiden performed with who is it?
his opener.
His opener.
Yeah, Pete.
Yeah, you got a close connection to Sebastian.
I do. Yeah, don't
Mhm.
coming at the king. You best not miss. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep your mouth quiet.
You're right.
Matt Rife. I kissed the filler out your lips, boy.
Yeah. So it's all guys like that are like hugely, like wildly popular,
Right, exactly.
That they see on like Facebook reels.
Exactly.
Yeah. Shane
Right.
Gillis.
I'd prefer somebody that enjoys Shane Gillis over somebody that enjoys Matt Rife.
Oh,
100%. Yeah.
The only,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
the only
have
time
the same
though
politics.
that I
Fan bases.
hear somebody that's like, I like Shane Gillis is usually at a comedy show. They usually come up to me after and they're like, I really like, or they'll be like, who's your favorite comic? Which I don't like as a question, but then they'll be like, I like Shane Gillis. And it's like, oh, but they're already at a comedy show.
Mm-hmm.
Usually if you're talking to somebody like out in the world
Mhm.
and it's like, who's your favorite comic? It's Jerry Seinfeld,
Tom Segura,
Tom Segura.
Carlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never say George Carlin. I like Carlin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, the old heads
Mhm.
love Carlin.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
the
do. I
old-
love.
the
Yeah, no,
old
George Carlin's
Republic-
fucking fantastic. I love George Carlin.
the
Yeah.
but the
I feel like
old heads
that-
that like George Carlin are like right wing Facebook meme
Yep.
enjoyers that
Yep.
don't understand Carlin would not have
Like them.
agreed or
Yeah.
liked them.
Yeah.
But they're like, they take something he says out of context about like stupid people and they're
Right.
like, hit the nail on the head with this one, George. And it's like, I think he's talking about you.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
You get him, George.
Yeah.
Also, I've really been trying to work. I'm trying to come up with a peace deal between Kevin and my brother right now because
Oh, yeah.
I want a
Tensions
GF3.
are rising.
Well, tensions are rising. My brother's busy. He's in Vegas right now.
Oh, my dad asked
Yeah.
if he has to move
Dude.
there or if he.
Oh no, he's staying in Missouri.
Oh,
Though they
yes.
fly him out no matter what.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
How long does he have to be out there?
He's there till Sunday morning because he fights Saturday. So I guess this will
Oh.
already be out, or it'll have already happened. So I don't know what the result was, but pretty confident.
I'm gonna be
Pretty
I'm,
confident.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be camping, but I wish I could like watch it with you. Are you gonna watch it with your family?
No, I get off work at 4:30 on Saturday, and then it happens at 5. So I got to rush home. But it's on ESPN Plus.
Oh, damn. I want to watch it, but I
I
don't.
only got ESPN minus.
You're trying to find it on the Ocho, and you just keep coming across 2005 Cherry Pit spitting contest.
Yeah.
Try to find the moose right now.
Yeah, but my brother's UFC debut is this Saturday, and I also was like, I was driving here, and I'm like, I shouldn't talk shit about the guy he's fighting, but it'll have already happened.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fucking
what-
pedophile.
do you not like the like?
Did I tell you about what that guy has done?
No.
Can you look? Let me text you his name because it's hard to say.
I was
the
looking-
last name Dumas.
Mhm.
Um,
I was looking at his Instagram account, and it is funny when it's like there's like he's in the UFC, but he'll have like 1,000 like followers, and he just like posts like me and Bay on vacation, And
Wait,
just, like,
I think I may have scrolled around on his because I
Yeah.
swiped up and I
Oh,
said
yeah.
I was rooting for your brother.
Yeah,
Mm.
but the
particularly hard.
right.
But I didn't know there was anything against him.
Oh my God, yeah, he's on a $500,000 bail for Rodriguez Dumas UFC. Just say that.
Damn, dude. Well,
Um,
your brother's gonna win, but he's gonna have a challenge ahead of him. That guy's gonna be fighting like Kobe during the rape cases.
Jackson the Moose. That's him. That's him on the right. No photo.
He's brand new.
My brother does not have a neck. He's a floating set of shoulders. Scariest motherfucker in that cage.
He's just an avatar.
But this guy's on a $500,000 bail right now.
Whoa.
Because he got charged with armed robbery, home invasion, possession of a
Oh.
controlled substance, domestic assault.
Dude, that's sick. Sorry.
Whoa.
Wait, not the domestic assault. Everything else except that.
Damn.
No, your brother's gonna fuck.
Possession of a weapon,
Whoop his
convicted
ass.
felon, controlled substance, battery, possession of drug paraphernalia.
And a month ago,
Over $500,000 bail.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
a month ago, he was straight up in jail. He's been out of jail for
He hasn't
less
been-
than fucking 3 weeks.
Oh.
Do
So
you-
you feel that's why, like,
Well,
he was probably in jail training.
I've been on the phone back and forth with my brother, and I'm so glad this is coming out after this fight's happened. I've been going. I've just been on the phone with my brother, and from what I hear, he's a very good striker, but just about it.
oh,
And
really?
he gets panicked.
I mean, he's a good striker, but
What
he
do
has
you
no
mean?
wins by finish.
Like if you try and pressure him, you're going to go MMA because then my cousin named Jackson McVeigh will pop up. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a different guy, but that's my brother on the right. But yeah, so
handsome lad.
yeah, best looking man in MMA.
Oh, that's who he's fighting
Yes.
now.
Yes.
I wouldn't.
Oh,
think
there was a Reddit post about it.
Really?
I would.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it says it's on Reddit right now. Can you click
I wouldn't
on
think that guy would do all that.
Whoa, dude, he is.
The people do not like him. There's 56 comments.
This piece of shit still is signed.
Damn, I can't believe they say that about your brother.
Mhm.
We are about to get the first custom Venom ankle monitors. Thought this dude got booked for felony charges in South Florida.
How the fuck is he not in jail?
Doesn't this dude have more arrests than straight up? He does have more like convictions than UFC fights.
Wow.
She probably slapped him first.
That's crazy. The only defender in the Reddit thing.
Wow.
She probably slapped him first.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it really only a week's notice that your brother had?
Yes.
Wow.
The thing is, whenever a guy's like, she slapped him first, it's like, okay, he could leave.
Yeah.
She can't hold him down and like whoop his ass. He could walk away.
Also,
He could push her and leave.
here's the-
She slapped her. Yeah. I don't know. Fucking break up.
also people that like I don't know or like and my brother does not know have like posted about my brother like because they're like I want to see the guy he's fighting just get his ass beat.
Yeah.
Like people hate
I mean,
this guy.
Rightfully so. It sounds like so he beat up his
He beat up his
girlfriend.
girlfriend, the one
That's
he's
in the pictures.
Instagram.
Oh,
He beat
I
up
saw
that
her.
woman. Yeah, he's a bad guy.
She seems so nice from his Instagram post.
Well, you got a few screws loose if you see a guy with that many face tattoos.
Yeah.
Well, dude, just on the shoulder fucking star tattoos
Yeah.
itself.
Wow.
Dude.
Hood.
it's a
Yeah,
hood.
I mean, come on. Was she?
What is
she
that?
was just like-
That's almost in the Baker skateboards font.
Straight.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Wow. So it's the lady from his Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Damn.
it might not be, but he has
Mhm.
multiple domestic assault charges.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he's been to jail a couple times for it.
Yeah, you
Also,
put your hands
yeah,
on me, but you
that's it right
better
there.
He only has
Wait, oh, no, it's not.
105
No, it's not.
followers.
One sec. There's
No,
a
there's
different
like
one.
a.
I think it's called just like Doomis or something like that. I can give
I was
you.
about to say
handle.
if you probably go to Jackson's.
No, you won't. I don't think you'll find his actual.
I was about because
I found it from that story that you.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Let me pull that up again.
because that
I bet you
that
could go
post
into his
had them
tagged
both
photos.
But
tagged.
his bio is my favorite because it's just like hacked at 1K followers. This one you said?
You hacked at 1K.
Yeah.
Yes, SD the Reaper Doomis.
Oh, he took down the photo.
He
of
took
his
down
lady.
the picture of I saw that. I saw that literally
me
like
too.
2 days
Yeah.
They
ago.
must have broke up. Or he must have just gotten access to his phone and then he was like, I
Yeah.
gotta get this bitch off my page.
She's flat.
It was like them laying on the beach.
Yeah, they were having a good time. There he is. What? That is, but why am I getting a page with 82 followers?
Maybe they tagged the wrong person.
Must
Maybe they
have.
tagged the wrong person.
Well, the wrong person deleted a photo of him and his girlfriend, whom he was arrested for
He
beating
just
up.
found out what happened.
Yeah. 10-2, but Google said his record was 10-3.
I think this is the page that got hacked.
Oh.
Because in the bio that he posted, at least the one that they were able to that they tagged, it says new page, old page got hacked, UFC middleweight 10-3, trying to be the best.
Is he
It's the same hand. I don't know, but either way, that's the guy. And there's nothing even good on there anymore because he took down those photos with that woman. So
wow.
Yeah, dude, I could take him.
Beating women is crazy. That was the top comment.
Dude,
he looks
he's-
evil.
He's fighting way out.
You
of his
are a
weight
man
class, and that's
without
fucked up.
character. You are cowardly. You are the soul of a coward. You are not a fighter. You are a worm.
He had to
Convict.
just ditch them.
So why did they continue to like still have him signed? Like, is he good or?
You know, I really don't know. I think a lot of the thing is the UFC kind of has the same model as the WWE. It's like the most publicity. It's like we'll keep you on because
Well, Dana's got a quota
right,
of he's got to have at least 3 woman beaters in the UFC.
right.
So
That's the thing. It's just like
Damn.
the NFL where they're like, we
Yeah.
have to keep Big Ben Roethlisberger for like 10 more years.
yeah. Well, actually, he was contractually obligated to hit his girlfriend.
Right.
He looks like a scary dude.
Yeah,
I hope your brother fucks him up.
I hope so too. But we'll see. I mean, like I don't doubt my brother at all. You know,
So he's in Vegas right now
he's
training.
in Vegas right now.
Is
yeah.
this guy also going to go to Vegas? Like,
yeah, I mean,
and
they're gonna fight at the MGM.
right, but I mean, like,
That's
is he also training? Because I used to live not far from like the UFC where they train. and shit.
That's the other person named Jackson McVeigh.
Is this your cousin?
Yeah, or I think he's my cousin because he's from Georgia. I've never actually met him, but he's from Georgia.
He kind of looks like
looks
a
like a
combination
McVeigh.
between you and your
Yeah,
brother.
he
Yeah.
does, and he's a basketball player. He's very good.
Oh,
But yeah, Jackson McVeigh. It'll be Jackson McVeigh MMA is what it's. It's the
yeah.
one on
There
the
it
top.
is.
Yep. Yep.
Did a good
People
job.
don't like that. Also, the thing is, you guys watching like a non-comedy thing and they're speaking, it sometimes hurts to watch a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so thankful that my brother had that opportunity to do that because I think that's really what bumped them up. But my God, it was one of those things. You're called the Moose. Hopefully it's not after Knuckle. And it's like, whoa, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
This is some like after a show, this guy wants to talk to you kind of bullshit.
You should
It's
got in his
kinda-
face. I'll kill you.
Right.
It's kind of crazy to me though that they even can interview them after fights because
Yeah.
it's like you've been punched in the head.
Well,
You just your adrenaline was just spiked, and now they're like, You want to joke around for a little bit?
Best time.
It's like, no.
Well, did you watch it? Because my brother didn't barely got hit at all.
No, I didn't see.
Go to his tags. Let's see if we can find it.
But I just mean like these
tag posts. No.
fight interviews where
Next to reels. There you go.
they wake up after they've been like knocked out. And they're
Yes.
like, "What do you think?" They stuff a microphone in his face. It's like, I think he's still trying to figure out where he is.
I almost had him.
Keep scrolling. I think.
Pretty sure I won, didn't I?
I'm just glad I get to bring home the belt.
Oh, is this the face off?
I don't think they've done that yet. Weigh-ins are Friday. Well,
How
either
tall?
way, the
How
photo
nice.
of him kneeing that guy.
They
in the
they have
face
they
is-
have a oh yeah. They have a no jumper style post
Yeah.
right next to this one.
My brother's a part of the culture.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Isn't this good?
Yeah.
Well,
Wow. So what is like? Because I know your brother's really like he's like you're somewhat around your height,
My brother's an inch taller than me.
an inch taller. So like, how tall is this dude?
The
'Cause if you-
Dumas guy,
Cut weight and shit.
the Dumas guy, I believe, is 6'1",
Okay.
but the guy he fought.
I
thought
thought this is some news about two mumble rappers.
Straight up though.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So they giving Dumas fights between court dates?
But the guy that he fought, where he was kneeing him in the face, that guy was like
Looks like
five-
Dr.
He's
Umar.
like your height,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
like if you cut weight
right?
and you're that height,
right. Well, that guy was like a very good, like apparently like a D1 wrestler,
he's
He's
those
fucking
short guys
wiry.
have to
or not wiry, but
just stocky,
Exactly,
low
yeah.
center of gravity.
yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
like the like.
he should have the GF3 on the back.
He should.
On the butt,
I
dude?
was telling him, I'm like,
Yeah.
dude,
Like
he
the
will
back of
send
the
you a
shirt.
tank top like overnight. It.
Yeah.
Like, please wear a GF3 tank top.
Yeah.
But Kevin and him are apparently working it out. We'll see. I hope he
Okay.
gets back to him.
I hope so.
Dude,
That would be cool as hell.
Yeah.
That would actually give Kevin a little bump.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It would be so sick. And so yeah, I
that'd
was
be
just like,
fucking awesome.
yeah, but
He needs to get the Helvetica font one, please.
with the dot dot
With the
dot.
dot. So when they shoot him from the back walking up,
Yeah.
They're like,
God, fitness, finance, and then like we don't
yeah.
know.
Or what if the fourth bullet point is revealed on the second fight,
Yeah,
or no, on the fourth fight?
yeah. You don't know. I want to. Wow. So I have to have ESPN Plus.
Yeah, it's ESPN Plus. Otherwise, Fight
So
Pass.
it's 5 there because I'm going to be in Arizona. So I'll be on Vegas, like
So it'll be at
Western
6.
time. So it'll be at 6.
Yeah. Otherwise,
I wonder if I could go to the club early and just ask them to.
I have a login for it.
Do you?
Yeah.
But would it fuck with you watching it?
That's that I don't know. I mean, we
Yeah.
can try it at some
Yeah.
point, but yeah, I
The
mean,
club should have something.
Yeah.
though, or somebody in the club.
yeah.
So.
Oh, that's right. You're going to Arizona,
Mm-hmm. The House of Comedy.
House of Comedy.
Rick Bronson. Let me into your your ESPN Plus, please.
Mm-hmm. I'll just, or you could just stream East it, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Is
don't
there
know, the early. You should be able to. I mean, it's just like early prelims or something where not a whole lot of people watch.
I'm gonna be. I want to see
Only
him
one.
fuck that guy.
Me
up.
too.
It'd be the only one that
I didn't even know he had charges against him. I just saw the picture and I was like, I hope he fucks him up.
But yeah, dude, it's also just fucking crazy to think like my brother is a professional athlete.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
that's-
cool.
It's really
That is
cool.
fucking cool as hell.
But I was telling people at work, they're like, "Oh, nobody better fuck with you now." Could you imagine somebody robs you? I'm like, "Stay here. My brother can be here in 2 hours.
Yeah.
He's gonna beat your ass."
I'm getting him on a flight from fucking St. Louis right now.
Right.
He's gonna come over here and fuck you up.
But yeah, dude, it's also he had to do. I've been on the phone with him a lot, but he was telling me about how he has to get an MRI done, blood work done, like all,
Really?
he has to do all this shit and they don't pay for your MRI.
What?
You have to pay for your own MRI.
That's kind of bullshit.
know.
That's like when a job has you do a physical,
Mhm.
but then they charge your insurance. Like that's
Yeah.
really not fair. They're the
Yeah.
UFC. They have
So much money.
so much money.
They literally offered John Jones $100 million.
Hell, he's got to pay for his own MRI. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Well, okay, then have your brother start doing a bunch of fucking blow and beating women, and then maybe you'll get a free
you're
MRI.
right. You're right.
Mhm.
I don't know.
You're so
Get,
right.
get the prison MRI.
Yeah,
But like that's the
doesn't
thing.
pay to be the good guy in the UFC.
Not really.
It
though.
doesn't.
It really doesn't. I mean, it can still work out for you if you're a good guy, but at the same time, like in like the NBA or the NFL, they're not gonna keep you around or like see you as a big name.
No,
Like Ray Rice, for example, it's like, yeah, he's done after dragging his girlfriend out of the
Yes.
elevator.
yeah. Well, that's the thing is because it's like a sport. Those are national sports that children and family watch, so
Right.
they want like heroes.
Right.
But like the UFC sort of a thing, you want like a controversial figure because no one loves more than anything a guy that like just fucking says the most egregious shit,
Right.
and then when someone challenges them, beats them nearly to death.
Right.
Mhm.
Because that's like I see that
Right.
and I go, oh, that's the coolest thing ever. I want to learn how to fight
For sure.
because I would love to be able to say what I want and then back it up with an extreme amount of violence. Where if someone's like, I actually think you're wrong,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, well, I'm gonna hit you so hard you bounce your head off the pavement and change you and your family's life forever. How's that sound?
Do you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bounce your head.
Yeah.
Off. But yeah, no, it's one of those things where like Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Well,
that
okay.
so many times.
So I
That's
was
family. That's family friendly.
yeah,
I was just talking about fucking like that shit though. It's like people will be like, "Oh, John Jones, he's still the goat though." But like after him doing all that bullshit,
yeah.
and then be like, "Oh, Tom Brady's weird for kissing his son." It's like what is obviously worse.
Yeah.
And did you hear about what he got into 2 days ago? Like he retired that day, and then this whole news story came out that he got into an accident, and there was a woman with no pants or panties on in his passenger seat that said that it was John Jones that fled from the scene, and then they later caught him like a couple miles away.
With her
Oh.
panties and pants on.
on his head.
Yeah. But like, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I watched. Speaking of that, I watched the Untold Brett Favre documentary,
I gotta watch.
and
it.
I was trying to explain to Tia because she was like, they spend the better half of the documentary just being like Brett Favre was the greatest football player ever, and
Yeah.
she was like, okay, enough with this, and I was like, no, like you can't drive the point home hard enough
right,
that people in Wisconsin thought he was God.
right.
Like
Absolutely.
he could do no wrong. He was on dudes I went to school with were named after him.
Really?
Yeah, like I mean when he would come to town for the Gilbert Brown Foundation, which is a hilarious foundation because as far as I know he just named it the Gilbert Brown Foundation and Gilbert Brown gets to pick the charity he wants to give the money to. But the money all goes to Gilbert Brown and his foundation, but he just shows up to towns like mine where they're like, we love the Packers, and just give him fucking all of their money so that they can have a steak dinner and look at Packers players.
That's insane. Wait, so Brett Favre came to Galesville?
Yeah, he went to Champions, I think, one time, and all of the dinners sold out like immediately.
Really?
And all you got to do was shake Brett Favre's hand.
Best day
You
of
had
so
to
many
spend
people's
like
lives.
$80 for a plate and a seat,
Yeah. Well,
and
that
you
was
got
the
to
best day of their
you got
lives
to
until-
look at Brett Favre.
God, that's so great. That was the best day of their lives until he went to the Jets. Then it was like I shook hands with the devil.
Well, no, even when he went to the Jets, people were like, he's washed up, blah, blah, blah. When he went to the Vikings, there was a fatwa on him. If he stepped foot in Wisconsin,
There's a fatwa.
they were going to kill him.
Yeah.
That was the ultimate betrayal.
People were
Yeah.
taking the photo of them shaking hands off of their office wall.
Oh yeah, people were burning jerseys. I remember when that happened. It
Dude,
was a
that's
big
like Zayn
fucking
leaving
deal.
One Direction. They're cutting for Brett.
Yeah,
I remember when Kevin Love got traded from the Timberwolves, people were burning Kevin Love jerseys. It's
Yeah.
like he's the most mid player ever. Like he was
Yeah.
he was a star on our team because everybody sucked.
Yeah.
They took away the only shot we had. It's like, well, he went to Cleveland with LeBron, and he was obviously like he was a second stringer.
Didn't Kevin Love? That's the guy that just looked like a gas station attendant.
Mm-hmm.
The dude just
But
kind
he
of
was
looked.
6'9".
Yeah, he
Yeah.
just looked like an unkempt dude that just like smokes weed and like in his bedroom at his parents'
For
house.
sure.
Hey, chills.
Yeah, I respect that.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, that documentary is really good. The only thing that kind of I didn't like about it was like because they interview like the lady whose dick he sent. You know? Oh fuck, I can't remember. It was some.
Reporter.
It wasn't a reporter. It was a lady who worked for the Jets as like an independent. She essentially was an influencer for her time.
Oh, okay.
Because she showed up to, I think it was like an Alabama game or a Mississippi game with like a bra on and a cowboy hat, but sat next to like all of the, and the whole time leading up to that story that changed her life, she's like, I was always the weird girl. And it shows pictures and it's like, no, you're like, you are a model.
Right.
Like you could be scouted if you were just
Right.
walking around, which is what happened to her.
Right.
So she's, yeah, that's it. But she goes on this whole thing about how she was like an influencer for her time. The Jets end up signing her and her thing, but signing her as an independent contractor to work for the Jets as like a sideline, like hype person
Mhm.
in the same way that like she would interview players or interview fans and stuff like that. And then Brett was pretty persistent about getting her number. Not saying he was like a good guy by any means, but there's one specific part in the documentary. Yeah. Where she was talking to another female colleague about a player who sent a dick pic to her, this different lady, and she goes, wasn't as bad as mine, and then continues on with her story. And I'm like, well, this is the exact same thing
Right.
that happened to you. What are you talking about? She plays this whole thing up and like Brett Favre ruined my life, but she says he ruined my life, and then you see her lapdog sit up and adjust in her like multi-million-dollar home, and she's like, he ruined my life. I don't have a career anymore.
Sounds like
And it's like, I think you have a career.
Right.
I think your life is just fine.
yeah. I mean, it seems like with her like industry,
Yeah.
there's definitely no such thing as bad press when it's like you sent a photo of your pussy to Brett Favre
Yeah.
Right.
and you're married. He sent you a picture of his dick.
Mm-hmm.
No, at no point do you look at him in the documentary and go, this is a good guy.
Yeah.
It's more or less just watching a documentary about two really shitty people
Yeah.
that you don't feel bad for anybody at the end of it.
It is crazy to be like, he ruined my life. Same thing happened to another one. Not as it's not nearly as bad. Also
Yeah.
shutting her down, being like,
Yeah.
she doesn't deserve a
Yeah.
life as good as mine,
Mm-hmm.
because what to me it wasn't as bad. The
Wasn't
same
as
thing
bad.
that just happened.
I don't think it was documentary bad. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't think we should be bringing cameras to her house.
Well,
I
I would. It's like. Did you guys ever watch like the Marda murders,
Mm.
where it's like the dad who killed his son and his wife?
oh yeah,
Yeah. By the way, the son that he killed looks exactly
the redhead.
like. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. But, I'm sorry, Neil. Just as you get back on there,
Um,
look up Paul. The last name is impossible to spell, but it's Paul Murdaugh.
The other thing the documentary got into is when he
Murdauh or DAUH.
Yeah.
There he is.
is
Looks
when
just
he
like ya.
a little bit. Yeah, I could see that.
Like looking at those like high school photos at your parents' house.
Yeah, I
You
could
could
see
be
that.
wrong.
Oh
Murdaugh.
yeah.
it gets into him like
Oh, in the
embezzling
bucket hat.
money from a welfare system to build like a multi-million-dollar volleyball court for his daughter at her college.
Yeah.
And it shows the text messages between him and like the counterparts which were involved in embezzling all this welfare money.
Mm-hmm.
He literally says, like word for word, "No one's gonna find out about this, right?" There's no way they can trace it back to me.
Oh, Brett.
Yeah, the old high school picture when I had the haircut.
Yep. I think that's the biggest thing. Like your face, not so much, but
The really red hair in the court, no.
yeah.
But yeah, I could see that.
I don't know anything about this.
Well, basically,
He just wanted like the insurance
well,
to get rid of his family.
so yeah, basically that's what was going on and the reason he needed it was because his firm found out, the dad's firm found out that he was kind of doing what Brett Favre was doing, where the people would sign up for these like massive lawsuits against like corporations and stuff like that, and they wouldn't ever get the money from it. He would just like pocket like
Pocket
$4
it.
million.
Yeah.
And then they found out about it and they were like, "You're no longer a part of this law firm." So he shot his wife and his son for the
Mhm.
insurance money. And it's also because
Yeah.
That-
The old guy.
yeah. But the Paul is the one that died, the kid that we're looking at. And then that's the wife next to him too.
She die?
That guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he shot them
they
both in like the head.
Yeah, he
With
killed him.
like a huge gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is he gonna get away with it?
I think he was trying to peddle like there was like a hitman or like it was a home invasion sort of a thing.
and he killed his wife and his son because his son ended up killing a neighborhood girl in a boat accident, and he tried to frame it on that girl's dad.
Yeah.
But do we want to go to reels?
Sure.
Damn, this is some crazy shit.
It's June the 13th, 2025. So,
Are they fucking with their Funyuns?
either when I was asleep this morning or while I was out today, road guard attendants went into my cheese puffs.
Not her cheese puff.
Mm-hmm.
Is anything fucking
Sucked out all
sacred
the cheese.
anymore?
Cheese puffs.
The
Simply
simply
cheese
ones too.
And they took all the powder off.
Look at that.
There's hardly
Wow.
Look what
any
they're
powder
doing
on
to
there.
her.
Frequencies. I don't know where they're coming
The
from.
frequencies, they're doing that.
For a hacker.
Did that happen to be a Simply bag?
That was.
That
would be why.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
This was either done as I slept. See how
No,
it has
there-
all these hoes?
There's
There's
some
all
powder
of
on
them.
her under her fingernails.
I would have taken some time.
Very interesting.
What's up in that
We
Royal
can
Guardian
go to the
apartment?
next one, but it's just crazy what they're doing.
Can't believe they do that to her.
God intercept the FedEx package going to McDonald's with righteous agents. Have them observe who they divide it out to and arrest every McDonald's employee and the hackers. Thank you, God.
Amen.
Amen. Whatever
Please
the hell
intercept
that's
the
about.
FedEx package. This one's good. Watch his face.
What is face?
No, okay,
I wanna
this-
see his face.
This car accident just like linked a couple of things that reminded me.
Mhm.
It reminded me that our friend Max got like T-bone.
Mm-hmm.
But then it also reminded me that on Sunday I went and did the Bricksworth Brewing show.
Yeah.
And it was we were like waiting for the show, and it was me, Tia, Max, Ben, Grant, Sienna, Khadijah, and Tommy.
Mhm.
And Tommy wasn't like on the show, and he didn't really talk to anybody. And I didn't notice this. Tia said this to me after. She was like, "They took pictures of like Ben and Max," and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "Oh, I was just trying to get candid photos." But her saying that made him shake, and the pictures turned out blurry. We get home later, look at his story. Didn't say a word to Max and Ben when he was there. Just took a blurry photo of them, posted it on Instagram, hashtag too fat for Iran, and dipped. Like he didn't. Max was like, he literally didn't say anything to me.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
The fucking king of Minneapolis has spoken.
Yeah.
Took a picture of both of them without saying a word, said too fat for Iran, and went home.
Too fat for Iran. That's great.
I was like, I kind of fuck with that. That's really funny.
Yeah,
to
that
just
is.
That is good.
No,
it was on his story. Hashtag too fat for
Because
Iran.
I did see that. I had no idea the story
And
behind
that wasn't
it.
even an inside joke. He
Right.
just
No.
pulled up,
Called him fat.
took a picture, went home.
These fat bastards
When he
ain't
got
getting
home,
drafted.
he said they're too fat for
Way
Iran.
too fat.
He's like, well, I took the photo. I got to post it.
Oh, this is a.
Talk to him, James. Talk to him. Talk to him, James. Choke him up. Choke him up. Go, go, go.
Oh, damn.
Got him in the ass.
He got him where there was no
No
padding.
padding.
Go, go, go. Marion, get
Yeah, it's like they do
trainer
that.
gun.
Yeah, they do that when my dad had a dog.
So they don't
Yeah,
get
that
off.
was like how they train them to,
Avoid the gun.
well, not only like avoid the gun, but like not be afraid or shy away from the gun.
Right.
Like to continue attacking. Oh, mine was unavailable.
You didn't get to it in time. Oh,
What
punched him
caused
straight in the
all
back of the
this?
fucking spine.
Thank God Spider-Man backpack was there. Son of a bitch, otherwise...
Oh! America the Beautiful.
what could have started that?
Is this a Walmart? Gotta be, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Is this
Yes,
the-
that is a Walmart.
Okay, the
And they
building
have-
just looks odd.
Yeah.
It does. It looks like it used to be like maybe a TJ Maxx or like a.
Oh, it's a
Gabe's.
Gabe's.
Yeah.
It looked just like a Walmart.
Yeah.
I thought possibly Ross dressed for less, but all the blue.
Someone get Gabe.
Yeah. Can somebody call Gabe?
That's why you say excuse me, bitch.
That's why you say excuse me, bitch. Is that what it started on?
What? Oh, he did it. Classic move. Ripped her hair right off. Yeah. Ripped her wig right out.
And this lady gets
I wish
tossed.
I wish I knew what happened because if it's like if a woman's putting hands on my lady, I'm beating her ass like a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fight my lady. No, if my lady's getting the lower hand, if my lady looks scared, I'm fucking that lady up. I don't care. Any woman that wants to fight my lady, I'm gonna fuck you up. I don't care.
Oh man, I would not look at that crew with
But-
confidence, Trey.
No.
But if not,
I wouldn't look at them and go, "Yeah, I'm gonna get involved
Yeah,
with
you're,
this."
you're one guy. They are 5 women that
It
are
might-
able to
it-
kick your ass.
if we're outnumbered like that,
Yeah.
we got to get out of there. But if laying hands on my woman,
Yeah,
You
no.
gotta bring it. You know what
yeah,
happened?
no, she's not.
You
So I know it would be her fault.
you should call for like air support. Oh, I think we've watched these 2
Mhm.
reels.
Did you see this happen, Trey?
I did.
You
I
did?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't there, but I love this dude. Go Tigers! You know, I went to Apollo rival school, but you know St. Cloud, it's beautiful. I love St. Cloud. Anything
Don't-
could happen over there, you know? People say, you know,
Looking at the crew, I don't know who started this fight. I don't even know who is involved in the fight and who is just trying to leave. All of the past two we've watched have started mid-fight.
Right.
So you don't know who's right and who's
Right.
wrong.
yeah. This one, I would assume, you know, somebody else got Sarah cum laude.
Yeah.
And another person was not very happy about it.
Yep. Yeah, it's
Runner up.
It's got to be two very prestigious children that they're families of
Yeah.
prestigious children that are fighting. You're exactly right. That's the thing that they do at graduations.
There's a lady who's sure all it glitters
She's using it like a ski lift.
Mhm.
and she's
He's taking a
All she's
crazy
gotta do-
angle on there.
She's just got to take one step down.
when she gets there, she knows if
Uh.
the stores are all closed. With
Come on,
a
lady.
word
No.
she can get
Hold on to the only.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's in a good position now. Stay put.
There we go. Flip. There you go. You got. All right. Oh, you almost were there. All right, there we go. You got a good. No, you got to take it up. You got to just take it up. You got to ride with it. I think this is a good metaphor for life.
on the wall, but she wants to be
You
sure.
stop trying to go down.
Yeah, life
It's going
life's
up.
like a beanbag chair. The more you fight, the more it sucks you in.
There she goes.
You
She's
just
got it
have-
right.
Oh.
Oh, see, lady, you would have been fine.
She kept trying to put her feet on the wall to stop it,
Yeah.
but it's like that's not how this gravity is gonna work.
You're not gonna stop the escalator.
No.
The stairway to heaven.
Yeah.
She gets there, she knows.
Dylan, nah. Oh, but look at him. He's in.
Little OG Dustin.
Yo. Hey, this is be like, what's up, Breeze? Oh, where's my tell ya? Bro, gang. Dylan, nah. Oh, but look-
Jesus.
Dude, it is crazy. The whole I gotta suck on some duster right now.
Hey, this is be like, what's up?
Yeah,
Breeze?
you're telling me you don't get into a Circle K and just crave Galaxy?
Bro, gang.
Oh, isn't there a better way to do that? Like, cause aren't you just like suffocating your like brain? Isn't that all
Yeah.
it's doing?
Yeah.
Isn't that? Can't you just hold your fucking breath? Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
This is me the last day that I'm in my apartment. This is right after I get all my stuff out.
you're letting people in.
Mm-hmm. Because I know they're not calling the cops.
Get that camera. He's got 2 SIGs behind each ear. Or one
Blue,
SIG.
black, and mild.
Yeah. Yeah, smack that shit.
I think he's just doing a nice durability test on everything.
Yeah. If I was ever a plumber, I go down to the water heater.
Mhm. Look at, he's just challenging that door. I dare you to come back at me.
Yeah, he's for sure gonna.
Ah,
it's
he's gonna
close,
get down.
Gonna ram into it. Yep.
I love when he just runs in there hot. He's trying to get back at that fucker.
Let me at him.
He's been waiting for this day.
Dude, me when I find the elevator that fuck my lady.
Mm-hmm.
We were gonna get married.
Yeah. Excellent ear control
Yep.
on those black and milds. Didn't move an inch.
No.
Take off the trainers.
We go to the next one.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why you have to have the fucking clip on. You gotta have the clip on.
No, she actually.
Oh, she-
It doesn't go as bad as you think it does. Look how fast she moves.
Yeah, she's fucking tearing it up.
She's holding on to it like she's tubing.
Look at her legs go.
She's praying that she's gonna hang on.
She's got it. Oh no!
What was she thinking?
Could you imagine the sound of that? Doom, 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 doom. How couldn't you decide, like, realize she needed help?
And the thing, all treadmills have like that big ass stop button in the middle of it. All you just move your hand an inch to the
Right.
to the middle.
She was holding on.
She thought she could make it. I think.
Another escalator.
You should.
The down escalator. Oh no, it's not. She's riding that bitch. Let's go.
There's a divider. She didn't think about that.
Feeling the metal up.
She's about to bust. At a certain age, you just got to give up on escalators.
For real.
I think give up, period. Old people just can't navigate this world anymore. No.
Put your shoes back on. Put your shoes back on. Ain't nobody want to smell like. My bitch said put your fucking shoes back on. Nobody on this train want to smell them busty ass feet. Put the fucking shoes back on before I stomp your fucking face in. Right now. Put the fucking shits back on. Yeah, bro.
Put your shoes on!
Dude, I'm glad people are fucking on the train standing up for that. You know. Don't let her in. She's on Team Voldemort.
Dude, that's
Do you hear her fart?
no.
Oh my god! I thought that was just like an added one.
Yeah, dude, she's a Death Eater for sure. She's pulling up. She's putting up the mark of the Dark Lord when you don't let her in.
That 100% was in a community Facebook post.
Absolutely.
Azzy, what's he reaching for?
Don't tell me they shoot this American patriot.
Charles. Okay. Have we? You mind answering a couple questions for me? Huh? No, don't back up.
He literally just wanted to go to Arby's.
I mean, he's trying to get out of there. They're blocking his way. He'd leave peacefully if he could.
We need to pin that. We need to pin that vehicle. Hey, we need to pin the vehicle.
What caused this?
Good question.
Can I get my burger felony style?
69 years old.
Oh, shots fired animal style.
Okay, I'm gonna-
Okay, cool. That's the first comment.
I'm gonna pin him in if he comes.
There we go.
Come on, Charles. Why? Reload, reload. Yeah.
Well, they're really like crossfire.
That's fucking awesome.
Step out of the car for me.
Yep.
You got the whole fucking riot team there too. All right. We can move on now. Pretty confident he's dead.
That is, yeah. Fast as he could go.
Well, that's on him. He turned the sign to slow.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Whoa! Damn.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you sent this one, Elliot. What
I-
is it? Oh! Oh! Stop resisting. Just punched him in the ear. With the handcuffs on. That dude's never gonna have to work a day in his life.
No. Oh, yes.
Beware of danger.
Unaware of danger.
Oh,
May
unaware of it.
resist help. Will not respond to verbal communications. Emergency contact 612. So this is a Minneapolis.
Is that Valley Fair?
Oh, 618, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Unaware of danger.
no. I need to get that vest. That's drip.
It is. Unaware of danger.
Mm-hmm. New merch alert.
Shit, that don't even...
Get out of there.
Keep going.
Alright.
That was a good song.
Is Paulo. Paulo came to meet a 15-year-old girl for sex. Instead, he met a heavyweight boxer.
Fighting out of the red corner from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing
You know what?
at
They don't show
212
enough of this.
pounds. He is undefeated against Files. Tanner Big Red Williams! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner from Gardena, California, by way of Lima, Peru, weighing in at 149 pounds, Paulo the File!
Listen, man, come on.
Hell yes.
A few moments later.
What?
I know. I know. Yeah.
Damn. Georgia drivers are dangerous.
It only in Georgia.
It looked like an ounce just fell on his hood too. Just garbage.
It looks
Where my
like a
weed
couple
at?
of diapers.
Okay, let's.
On
One more?
that fat boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen this. I think I sent this one too.
Oh, God.
Could you imagine?
The build up.
Where the fuck is that though?
I don't know.
They're
It's in
next
the-
to a
it's-
bunch of electrical meters.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the abyss.
Yeah.
Live from the abyss.
You came to this liminal space to meet a 13-year-old girl.
Well, you guys have rocked out with the hardest trappers in the 55014 area code. Have a blessed day. Thank you.